Martinez, who is out of the New York area, and you have seen him. He is a very flashy fighter, and the fighter's records are brought to you by The Ring, the Bible of boxing. Straight 14-0, undefeated for Tiger Martinez with 5 knockouts, and he just moved into the WBO rankings at number 10. And he will be facing a former 2-time world title challenger, Ramon Cruz. He has the modest record of 16-7, but he has been somewhat inactive. He's been out for the last year and a half, and he is at least a veteran who has been around and should be testing Tiger Martinez in this scheduled 10-round fight. Sizing up these two lightweights on the tail of the tape. Martinez at 5'8", 135. Cruz a little smaller but a little heavier, and Martinez looking to use that reach advantage, tries to get in and out with the jab. We're ready for the introductions. Here's your hero, Mark Biro from News Radio 970 WFLA in Tampa, Florida. Our hero, Mark Biro, and yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 10 rounds, lightweights. Your referee for this event from Trenton, New Jersey, Wayne Hedgepeth. Introducing now the principals first in the red corner to my right, wearing the red trunks with white trim. He weighs in at 135 pounds. He is undefeated in 14 professional bouts with 5 knockouts. He hails from Hillside, New Jersey. Here is El Emiro Tiger Martinez. His opponent in the blue corner, wearing the all-black trunks, weighing in at 138.5 pounds. Professional record, 16 victories, 7 defeats. He has 9 victories by way of knockouts. El Hijo de Ponce, Puerto Rico, now making his home in Chicago, Illinois, Ramon Cruz. Yeah. Cruz, 10 rounds, lightweights.
Yeah. All right, you fighters, receive your instructions in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean bout. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Go back to your corner.
So Ramon Cruz, who once faced Fabrice Benachau in France and lost a 12-rounder in an IBF championship fight at 122 pounds, and was stopped by Welcome Nikita in his next fight in 7 rounds. He would then be off for 2 years, came back for 1 fight, was stopped by Jose Padilla, was out for another 2 years, came back for a couple of fights, 2 early knockouts for Cruz, and he has since been out for a year and a half. So something has been getting in the way of a progressive fight career for Ramon Cruz in the black trunks. And
his retirements. Yeah, and you can see
just
him
getting
coming
us
into
set
this,
for Duran, I guess.
You can see him coming into this fight carrying a few extra pounds. He weighed in today at 138.5. Martinez, 135, right on the lightweight mark. A lot of similarities.
This very quickly.
Short fight here, guys.
Yeah. Martinez turning it up.
What Martinez has to be careful of, not punching himself out.
And not to get hit by the head of Cruz.
Cruz goes down just to get away from that barrage. Goes to the knee. 4, 5, 6, gets the count from Wayne Hedgepeth.
He should get up.
And he does reluctantly. No, the fight's still on.
Still on.
Tiger Martinez thought it was waved off by the referee.
He wants to stop.
And it's on just for a matter of seconds. Tiger Martinez corner already in the ring.
Cruz was ready to give it up. I mean, he was not into the fight at all. Very impressive with Tiger Martinez.
Yeah, I think Wayne Hedgepeth, the referee, was hedging on that. He thought about stopping it. Then he thought that maybe Cruz wanted to continue. And then let it continue. Then Martinez landed the right hand, and he said, that's all, that's enough. You know, when you have a fighter on that canvas and you're looking into his eyes, wondering whether he wants to go on, so you have to make the call.
My mother, my brother.
Yeah,
look, man.
Do you think he looks at all like Hector Camacho?
Well, I think from the nose down to the chin.
No, does he do anything that even remotely similar to Hector Camacho? He says he doesn't go in there looking for the knockout. He calls himself a boxer puncher like Camacho. His best punch is the right cross. Even Tiger Time, does that sound familiar? Macho Time. There's some of the work done by the doctor on the ear. Oh, that hurts.
Well, from the very beginning, it didn't appear to me that Ramon Cruz was into the fight.
Yeah.
He had the look of a defeated warrior. Tiger Martinez probably saw that in him and took advantage of it.
Yeah.
He just stayed on top of him, used those good quick hands, as we see here.
Oh, last fight
Martinez
I
has
said
great hand speed.
in boxing, power rules, but speed beats power. Look at this speed from the fast, flashy punches of Edelmiro Martinez.
That was
Speed
the
is
right
power.
hand.
Nice work from him.
And this is what ended it. Cruz at this point may have felt that it would have been better to stay down for the count, taking a couple of extra hard shots
He
from.
tried.
That's right. The referee picked him up.
Yeah. Once again, cracking with the right hand. And that punch landed so hard that it did damage to the ear of Martinez. Or of Cruz. There's Martinez.
Four-time national junior Olympic champion, three-time New Jersey Golden Gloves champ. He was 118-6 as an amateur. Born in the Bronx, he resides now in Hillside, New Jersey. Was always around that Lou Duva camp, and as a kid would actually step in and spar with Meldrick Taylor and Pernell Whitaker, Eddie Hobson. So a pretty experienced young man, and after just 15 fights as a pro, he has won all 15. That's his 6th knockout, and he is ranked number 10 by the WBO. Tiger Martinez on his way up. Let's get the official time now, and here is Mark Beato.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time 1 minute 17 seconds of the first round. The winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Edelmiro Tiger Martinez.
And Tiger with a couple of poses. So far tonight, if your nickname is Tiger, you're in good shape.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, well, that's why so many people come into the ring and they want to have some kind of identifiable nickname. Tiger's had that nickname since in the amateurs, his 3rd amateur fight. His coach called him a tiger in the ring, so he kept it. And he fought like a tiger tonight.
And Tiger Martinez will milk this moment for all he can get.
We should have had the name Tiger to come to think of it.
That's right.
I think it was already taken. I think
Yeah, a little bit. Well, you know, later tonight you're going to have Macho Camacho against Roberto Tiger Duran, right? And
Yes.
Buster Douglas James will change his nickname. But speaking of tigers, a little earlier tonight we had a couple of tigers in the ring, and their names, Andrea DeShong and Stacy Prestige. Ever since Christy Martin and Deidre Gogarty appeared on the undercard of the Mike Tyson-Frank Bruno fight, there certainly has been much more exposure in the positive nature for women in the fight game. And we saw earlier tonight a fight that lived up to that Martin Gogarty fight. First of all, your reactions of women in the ring.
Well, you know, at first I had problems with that, but I think women, you know, they deserve the right to exercise their talent just like we do. But it's apparent that the performance by Andrea DeShong, she was awesome in there. And Sean, I'm sure you will agree with that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. The exciting thing about the female boxing, when I first started hearing about women boxing, I was rather turned off by it. But then once I saw them and I realized that these girls have dreams, desires, goals. They have a fight plan. They have a terrific style. They take instructions from their coaches, and they have built a career out of it now with the popularity. And Andrea Deschamps has really showed us tonight that she does possess some terrific weapons.
And I don't know about you, Ray, but I know Sean had a lot of experience fighting against women. I mean, your sisters all the time, right?
They beat me up. They beat me up. Yeah, both of my sisters. In fact, that was my first loss. Yeah. My sister. I never wanted a rematch either. My sister Colleen.
All right, let's go back to not too long ago and take a look at what turned out to be another sensational fight with the women in the ring. And there is Andrea Deschamps out of Ming Junction, Ohio, at the age of 34. She comes in with a record of 11-2. And she is fighting Stacy Prestige, 27-year-old out of Kansas City, Missouri. Now, Deschamps, who returned to the ring this year after a 6-year layoff. Prestige, who was out for 2.5 years, basically because the women are finding it very hard to find good competition. Deschamps beat Christy Martin 2 out of 3 times, and Prestige, whose lone defeat came to Christy Martin in an 8-round decision, won 2 out of 3 against Deirdre Gogarty, who made such a great impression in their fight under the Tyson-Bruno main event.
Yet in the women fighting, you see a lot of fights back-to-back with the same opponents because there are not that many women fighting. After the popularity of Christy Martin, Deschamps came back to boxing. She said, I didn't want Martin to think that she's the toughest woman. Yeah. So that's why Andrea Deschamps is back on the fighting gloves. She says her style, she has 5 different styles. She's trying to fight like Roy Jones, but aren't we all?
I think she's a little better than Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't think Jones would want to fight her.
Andrea Deschamps, I mean, she showed a lot of talent here.
Yeah.
The way she executed her punches, she threw a left hook off the left jab, body shots, overhand rights, good upper body movement, good defense.
Oh.
And a very solid chin.
Yeah, no. Solid right hand.
Remember, they're 2-minute rounds in women's boxing. Oh, the big right by Prestige. Deschamps takes it. Inside 10 seconds to go in the first. And these 2 young ladies going at it from the opening bell. Weighing in at 136.
Chris Furry in her corner. Tommy Small, the other corner, Stacy Prestige. Look in that corner, they are not taking the mouthpiece out of the mouth from Prestige. Having to breathe around that. Easy round. Julie Ardwin in her corner, Joe Gallegos, Dan Ross.
To the right, left to right.
Seconds out. We approach the second round.
Chris Furry, her coach, giving her directions.
Let's step in.
And it is round number 2. In the black trunks is Stacy Prestige with a record of 7-1-1, and they are bombing away. Andrea Deschamps in the lavender and pink, the record of 11-2, and they are going at it.
Oh yeah, 2 tough girls. Andrea Deschamps got into boxing through the Tough Woman contest. In 1985, she was working out with her cornerman, Chris Furry, who started boxing in the Tough Man. And Andrea said, hey, I'd like to do that.
Andrea, during her 6-year layoff, went back to college, worked as a nurse's aide. She, the nurse's aide and a massage therapist, trying to massage right now the face of Stacy Prestige. Oh, there's a big right hand.
The these ladies have experience. I mean, they're throwing body shots. They're throwing the left jab. They've really been taught well.
Stacy, who started boxing in the Army and works as a medical technician. And Champs, your opinion about what's going on about women in boxing since the Christy Martin appearance?
Well, I think with the appearance of Christy Martin, I mean, she made a lot of believers of a lot of people. And she may have brought a totally different audience into boxing, although I think for the most part, I don't know a lot of men who want to see their wife boxing.
Yeah.
How about you, Sean?
Not at all. However, you know, to see women, if women want to box, then so be it. Let them box.
Exactly.
These are two girls that come into this fight with a fight plan, with a style, with good training background and endurance. They have learned their craft, and now they're showing their wares. So if they want to do it, good for them. I think it should be good for them to do it.
That extra shot in, but it appears as if Stacy Prestige is starting to wear DeShong down in that second round.
Let's go. That's all right, though. You're doing good. You took it good. You took it good. All
right. Get ready, baby.
You're going to win this one. You got it.
Get off your hooks and step off to the right. Come on.
Good.
You gotta work it. Double jab. Take your time and breathe. Just deep breath. Come on. Take control. You gotta take control of this fight. Okay?
Actually, most of the work done in Andrea DeShong's corner is to tighten up that strap, which almost provided us with an interesting experience in the ring. And the two waste little time. Round number 3, it's scheduled for 6. They fight 2-minute rounds. And keeping the distance somewhat. Oh, wailing away is DeShong.
She's hurt.
Yeah, good combination by DeShong. A lot of strength in DeShong's upper body. DeShong worked out lifting weights before she got into tough woman fighting and in boxing.
The shot by Prestige to the back of DeShong. Now, some of the technical skills go awry when they start to brawl, but the audience certainly appreciates the incredible effort by these two ladies, as was also evidence in the effort between Christy Martin and Deirdre Gogarty in their classic encounter.
I think what's also impressive with these ladies is the fact that the type of leverage they're getting behind their punches.
Yeah, they are both well-schooled, skilled fighters.
And how about the shots that they're taking? Prestige taking combinations upstairs and still advancing.
I mean, look at DeShong being very aggressive. She knows she has her opponent hurt, and she's working the body. Look at the body shots.
Downstairs, those body shots add up, especially in 6 rounds. Your opponent can shake off the shots to the head.
Seconds to go in the third. Very few moments go by without any action.
Yeah, Prestige pouring it on toward the end. Good round.
Well, after it seemed as if Stacy Prestige was wearing down Andrea DeShong in the second, Prestige takes the bulk of the shots in the third, and heavy shots upstairs.
Right there. Max and breathe. You're doing fine.
And now cuts along the eye of Prestige.
Get it together. Get this thing together. Take your time. Double jab, right hand, step to right, bang. Get it over with.
You got me there one time. Keep it up.
Did I do it once?
Once. You're supposed to do it every time, sweets. Come on. Left hook, you pivot to left, back to
Come on, man. Come ahead.
short. Don't make it so.
That's great. The communications in the corner.
That's right. Let's do it every time.
Stay close a little bit, huh?
I guess that's the derivation of the nickname Sugar. Here is Sweets. Ray, anybody ever talk to you like that in your corner?
That nice? Yes, yeah. I've experienced that.
And Sean, I know if they did to you, you punch them.
Look at the uppercut thrown by Deshaun. I mean, it came from south of the border, but it made contact.
Connected. Whoa. Deshaun throws some of her punches now going backward. Oh, look at that. Nice hooks from her. All on the outside. A lot of swing.
What she's doing, she's overpowering the stars.
Yeah, a lot of these swinging shots like that, they look like they're hard, but they're not as hard as that 6-inch punch, the punch on the inside. You use your force and your leverage behind the shot. Some wild swings from Andrea Deshaun. Stacy Prestige moving in. Both of them taking a break for a second.
Minute to go in the fourth. And if you just took a look at this fight and the Martin Gogarty fight, you would think that the women, once they get in the ring, actually hit with badder intentions